Hey, welcome to this issue of SDA Cooks. So those of you that don't know me, I'm Mr. Carlos. I'm one of the foods teachers. So we were thinking that we should come up with some stuff you can try at home and stuff that actually is quite nutritious and also quite easy to do. So today I'm going to be making a very famous Filipino dish. It's actually a very interesting snack because there's only a few ingredients to it, but it's really easy, but it is so good. So first of all, what you're going to need, what it's called is turon. And what it is you take plantains, you cut them up, you roll it up in some sugar, and this is jackfruit. You put it in a wrapper and deep fry it. Oh, it's magical. Of course, anything deep fried is good. So what I'm using today is more or less a commercial type deep fryer. But at home, you can do this still with a pot of oil. Now, a big cautionary note, you got to be very careful when you're doing anything with boiling oil. So make sure the temperature is up to 350 with it. I do have the recipe that is going to be tagged down below. So definitely download and take a look at what's going to happen. So the very first thing is you have to understand what a plantain is. Now this what I'm holding is the plantain, and it's very similar to a banana. It's the same family, but this is a little bit more fibrous. It's a little bit more dense. So the thing about plantains that's really tricky is it takes a while to become very ripe and be able to be used. When you first get it from the store, I'd recommend please don't use it right away. If anything, you want to let it sit for actually a couple weeks. That's how long it took for these to be ready to be cooked. So they look very similar to a banana, and when you take the peel off, it kind of looks like this. So the very first step, take your plantain, and what you want to do, you cut it in half, just like this. Okay, practice good knife skills. Make sure your board is not sliding on you. I guess I better not cut myself when I'm doing this. That wouldn't be a good demo, would it? So after you've cut your plantain, the next step is roll it around in the brown sugar, just like this. Okay. Okay. Good dredge, nice healthy dredge. Now, what you want to do is, while that's sitting in the brown sugar, get your lumpia wrapper, which is a very large egg roll wrapper, out just like this. And what you want to do, take your one slice of banana, put it at an angle like that. And these yellow things, this is called a jackfruit. It's a very dull sweetness to it. It usually comes in canned format. Okay? And then take a couple of these, just like this, and just like this. And in a way, it's almost like wrapping a little burrito. You just take one corner over like this, the edge, just like this, and then just like that. Make sure the two edges come together. Now, one important thing you need is a little water. What you want to do with the water, you want to take your fingers, okay, and give it a nice gentle spread on the portion of the wrapper. What that does, it kind of gives the glue that keeps everything together. And then you want to keep it nice and tucked, and you just roll just like this. And there you go, ready for deep frying. Okay, we'll do another one. So get your wrapper out. Get the plantain. Get a couple pieces of jackfruit. Like, the thing I love about this particular type of cooking, there's only a few ingredients, as you can see, but it is so good. The usual thing about cooking is you want to make sure that you're using ingredients that you understand. If you're using stuff that you have like 20 letters to it, that's full of preservatives. And actually, that's not really very good for you. So try and keep natural foods just like this. And that's the beauty of cooking. Okay, so I'll just finish rolling this up. Now, I preheated the oil in the fryer to be about 350 or so. Okay. So all you have to do now is stick it in your basket. If you're using a pot of oil at home, gently put it on this slide and just let it sink in by itself. And then just put it in, just like this. And usually it takes about close to 7 minutes, 8 minutes or so in the deep fryer. What you want to do is you just want to make sure that it's going to create a very nice golden brown hue to it. Okay. Now, through the magic of cooking, we've actually prepared, and what you want to end up having as your finished product would these be. So after you take a deep fryer, let it cool off for a couple minutes. After a couple minutes, you can basically take one and eat it. And there you go, guys, your first recipe of the summer. Turon. Enjoy.